Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, I am glad to see you all. Let me introduce myself. My name is Muhamad Makinun and I am from Indonesia University of Education, Bandung, Indonesia. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in this presentation we will discuss of analysis of psychological cognitive student view by error in working mathematics problem of optional material of algebra. Education can be a profession for someone to innovate and improve in aspects of life that lead to self-importance. Currently, the quality of education in Indonesia is still low, especially mathematics. In an effort to develop the potential, it is necessary to improve the quality of education in various fields. One of which is the field of mathematics. Mathematics is one of the best science for human life. Mathematics is one of the compulsory subjects that can be found in school from the elementary, junior high school to college level. Mathematics play a very important role in bringing student thinking to an interdisciplinary logic of thinking, which has how become a powerful approach to developing speech and technology. Based on the objective of learning mathematics above, the teacher must know the cognitive physiology of students so that the teacher understanding the situation of students to make students have a mathematical ability. Process cognitive development is one form of development that is important in developing student potential. Cognitive development becomes the basis of student knowledge in subsequent development. Good cognitive development can determine good achievement as well as effort to develop cognitive domain that have positive impact. Error in learning mathematics is a natural thing if solving math problem. Studying make mistake, however, if the error that arise do not get immediate attention and follow up, it will have a bad impact of student if in mathematics lesson the material that has been given will be interested and mutuality spot for the next material. Phenomena like that happened in the school of class 7. It was based off the result of the physical observation made to school. The coalition, the question research in the research, how to cognitive physiological of student in the stream of machine mathematics problem algebra form operation. How students work on mathematics problem in algebra form. The methodology of the research is qualitative research. The research design used in the problem in the real world. Problem identification, search of data in this study using primary data and secondary data. For primary data, the data was obtained from interview and observation at SMP Tunas Pertiwi. With secondary data was obtained from books, journal, and other. With data collection technique using interview and observation. Research and education. How to cognitive physiological of student in terms of measuring mathematical problem in algebra from our operation. Based on the result of the interview and observation made by research at SMP Tunas Pertiwi, It can be concluded that every child has cognitive development and requires spaced attention for parents or clearly in the process of student development. The number of students at SMP Tunas Pertiwi receives less attention from parents or quickly, which results in them being lazy to study. The absence of courage and motivation from the parents or quickly make the cognitive development process hampers for students. Some of them said they met their parents or quickly when they went to school. In essence, every student is able to get proper attention so that student we will have excellent cognitive development if they get proper assistance from parents and quickly. The extent of motivation and encouragement from parents and teachers is expected to have major influence on the cognitive development of students. The teacher at SMP Tunas Pertiwi always motivates students to reduce student mistake, improve learning outcome, improve good behavior, and give reward in the current months. It is attended that students always have a good cognitive development process. Good cognitive development will have an impact on good achievement, academic achievement. By developing cognitive ability, students are expected to grow good knowledge so that it can be used for the survival of students in the future. Number two, how students work on mathematical problem and algebra forms. The type of error made by students in solving problem and on the mathematical of algebra operation along with the causal factor are low follow. Number one, students who have high ability. For students who have high ability, one respondent is taken. The analysis of error made by students as is follow. Number A, data error. Namely, student forget not to write down and is now and asked and ignore data on coefficient, variable, constant, and operation change. Addition and subtraction because it has become a habit of student in working on problem. B. Conceptual error. Namely, students do not understand the problem that exists in the question and the students do not understand what is being asked in the question. Number two, students who have moderate ability. For the students who have a moderate ability taken as many as to respond. The analysis of the error made by students are as follows. A. Operational error. Namely, students are not careful in subtracting numbers and do not respect checking answers in working. Would be conceptual error. Namely, students do not understand what is being asked of the question, do not know the formula of the question, and also students do not follow the material from the beginning because the explanations are not interesting, so students cannot answer the question. Mercy, error in answering the final solution. Students do not know the mathematical formula and model, so that students do not answer the question correctly because students only guess the answer with the thinking of correct. Number three, students who have low ability. For students who have low ability, taken as many as two respondents. The analysis of the error made by students are as follows. Number A, data error. Students do not understand and do not know the formula in working on the problem. And the teacher explaining is lacking in explaining this material and does not ask questions. Students who do not understand, the students do not understand, and will be difficult to process to the next material. B. Error in completing the final answer. Students do not understand how to do it and students are wrong in reading the final answer. Nor do they read the final answer correctly so that in the process students only guess at the answer. C. Conceptual error. Namely, according to students, the problem is quite difficult, so students do not understand the meaning of the question. D. Error in unanswered question. Namely, according to students, the questions are difficult to understand and the time given is also less. Conclusion. Cognitive psychology is the study of how people perceive, learn, remember, and thinking about information. A cognitive psychology might study how people perceive self, why they remember some fact but forget others, or how they learn language. Understanding cognitive psychology can help us understand many things that happen in our daily lives. Based on the results of interview and observation made by research at SMP Fitness Pertiwi, it can be concluded that every child has cognitive development and requires special attention from parents or quickly in the process of student development. The location of student error in solving problem are A. Error in mastering of understanding concept. B. Determining what is known and asked. C. Making mathematical models. D. Error in calculation. And E. Error in reading answer. And the type of error the student make in solving math problem with algebra operation are A. Conceptual error, which are student error in using formula. B. Operating error, namely error in calculation. C. Error to questioning, namely because students do not read checking the answer that have been done. And D. Data errors such as notation error. Okay, thank you for your attention. Okay, thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.